Hi, and welcome to Highly Articulated Toy Reviews. I'm Amy, here with Kyle. Today we are going to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splinter, and Shredder.
Made by NECA, recently released, available at GameStop only. Supposed to be movie versions of the characters from the first original movie. We're going to bust them open. I've pre-opened Shredder. We haven't pre-opened Splinter, so we'll get him open.
Just gonna get on to Shredder first.
And then we'll open him further. Previous episode, we looked at the other two characters in this line, which are the two foot soldiers with different weapon sets. Right now, that's the only four, although I think they plan on making more. Initially, his cape does not come on him, so I'll take it off for you so that you can see his awesome shoulder pads that do have a tendency to catch the cape. There you go. That's how he comes initially. Something really cool about this one, if you've seen the movie, his mask actually pops off.
Oh my gosh.
And you've got the scars on his face. Really cool. So he's staying true to the movie with that kind of sparkly burgundy suit. Really awesome. Put the mask back on him because we all like that better. It's almost as if it clips on his ears. I think it does. I think his ears are what hold it on. It seems to work really good. So he's got a little knife and a sheath for that knife that are pretty insignificant. And then he comes with this really cool staff. And 4 different hands, one with a single claw, one with a double claw. I think the single claw's one's broken off from a reference to a battle in the movie. So his cape is awesome. It has wire joints everywhere through it. It's well made. I guess that's probably to protect it from ripping from the spikes on his shoulders. I mean, they really didn't spare any expense on this. You can see the crazy metallic design. And that's really what ties this whole guy together.
Oh, cool. So he even has hooks.
Yeah, it hooks around kind of like a necklace or something would have. So, you know, already, just without me even doing anything, he looks 5 times cooler. The cape is really awesome. I mean, cool. when you photograph this character, he looks real. I mean, he really looks like a real character. And I just suit him up with this staff here. You can kind of put the cape over one shoulder if you want.
See the shoulder spikes.
You see his shoulder. Or you could even kind of take it over. It's kind of hard to take it over both of them, but you can have him. I mean, he's pretty awesome. Really so awesome. Cool. I prefer to just kind of leave it over both the spikes and have it draped over his shoulders. Give him kind of mysterious. He stands pretty well. Really cool shin guards that are all the blades and spikes are rubbery, so they're not jagged. They won't break or anything, which is cool. So, what do we got here? I haven't opened him yet.
Well, I have Splinter straight out the box. Took me a minute to try to not rip his robe, but
wow.
Yeah, he is very cool. He is a lot thinner, not quite as, obviously well built as the other one, but he's just a little guy. And I think he actually almost comes so that he can kind of sit in like a meditative pose.
Oh, I think you're right.
He can kind of bend his legs inward a little bit. So yeah, very cool. I love how his robe is kind of just
it's real.
Tattered and worn. It's just looking
dirty on the bottom.
Exactly like, you expected from the movie. It really is. They put a lot of detail into it, I feel like. So he's got kind of the bandages on his feet, you can see. And then his big long tail hanging out. So he is pretty darn cool, pretty detailed. His head also.
Yeah, give him a close-up of the head. That is a really good sculpt. It looks like a really, I mean, aside from flocking him with real fur, it's about as good as you get.
Yeah, really. And he is surprisingly articulated, too. His legs like I said, they can bend inward, but then they also do straighten out if you did want to stand them up. So can do that, too. And then he comes with the ooze, the radioactive waste. So he's got that, and I think it might fit in his hand, maybe.
Does he come with extra hands or no?
He did not.
So he's the only one.
Yeah,
every other character has a bunch of hands.
So he can kind of hold that. He also has nunchucks and a slice of pizza because it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Absolutely.
So pretty cool.
Something I forgot to mention that we learned with the foot soldiers, he does have an elastic belt here that holds a weapon on his back, or if you wanted to put any weapon of any kind. Now that I have his cape on, it's going to be kind of hard to do it on the backside, but It'll work. So you can imagine if that was in the back and he didn't have his cape on, and he can hold other weapons. And I mean, you kind of could do the same with his little belt he has there, but he doesn't.
The only thing I'm noticing about him is that his tail
does it maybe bend?
I don't know. I'm not. It seems like it just kind of stays straight. They didn't really, or maybe the tail itself bends.
I think it's I think it kind of helps him
kind of
stand. Is what
bit.
it does. Okay. I think it But
it doesn't really move side to side or back and forth.
All,
it's just the tail itself maybe kind of molds a little bit.
And the robe hides where the joints are, so you kind of have to worry about breaking him, I feel like. But he seems sturdy. I mean, you were messing with him. Yeah. He's actually, interesting knee joint.
Yeah.
A really weird knee joint that I don't see on a character very often. That's pretty cool, actually. And then his feet even have these joints.
Right. Yeah, so you can kind of stand on his toes if you want to.
The true guru in the flesh here.
Cool.
What are you rating Splinter?
Splinter, I think I'll give him a 7. Yeah. The tail thing is kind of weird. I'm sure it like molds and changes. It is so articulated though and so detailed. But really, truly, I'm loving Shredder, and I would probably give him a 10.
Shredder is one of my favorite action figures I've bought in the last few months. I would give him a 10 out of 10.
I don't know if you got a good view of his face, but when I was looking at him in the package and taking him out of the package and inhaling him, his eyes look so realistic.
Yeah,
I mean, everything about him looks so realistic.
Incredible. I mean...
So really well done. I was very impressed with Shredder. So.
I like that Splinter. Splinter as an action figure in general, there's only so much you can do with him. He's in one fighting scene ever. Right. He's an old man. As far as pictures, though, he's probably the most realistic one to date that they've made. So I like him. I would give him for Splinter an 8 or 9 out of 10. Yeah. But compared to the rest of the line, he's not nearly as much fun. But I like him a lot. He's cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our review. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk toys with you next time.